everybody, it's Captain Fumbles, Fumbles Roulette, and we're back again. Oh,
I'm not here.
No,
My soul's gone.
that is how I felt Monday. Like one of the guys came up and he's like, "Dude, you look dead," and I'm like, "Only on the inside." I was like, "Only on the outside. My spirit's ready to go, but my body is it's tearing down."
All right, you know what? I'm gonna start something. So that was really disappointing for me. What's the most disappointing moment in your life?
Most disappointing moment in my life?
Yeah.
When my dad left. No, I'm kidding.
Shout outs to my dad if he ever sees this.
Yeah, Daddy, if you ever see this, no, I'm kidding. Oh God, I hope my dad does. But most disappointing moment in my life.
Whether it be like an awesome game that you started playing, it was just like complete shit.
Oh, I was gonna say the first time I had sex. Okay, like I gotta say it, like it wasn't bad. It really wasn't compared to like most people's first times. But like everyone makes this huge thing out of virginity. They're like, oh my God, I gotta keep it precious. Oh, I gotta keep it this. Like, yeah, you're probably gonna remember the first person you had sex with for like the rest of your life, which is fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Try and make it somebody that you liked, but like virginity is such not a big deal at all. Like once you lose it, you're like, oh, absolutely nothing has changed.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. I mean, it's different for the girls though.
Depends. I mean,
if you break the hymen or whatever.
Sometimes it's already broken. Like,
yeah, I know.
There's so much complication with women's vaginas. I'm just like, I'm not. Got a penis. I'm very happy about it. That's another thing that I don't feel bad, but like a lot of people would get mad at me because I don't understand. Like, I don't personally. I understand gay. I understand lesbian. Like, hey, you love who you love. You like what you like. Like, I get it. I was born straight, and I perfectly enjoy women. Like, I understand that you could be born gay and really enjoy men or women. Like, I get that. I don't understand either bisexual or transsexual. And like, it's not me being like ignorant. Like, that shouldn't happen. Like, hey, it's however you feel. But like, I personally, I mean, I was born a straight white guy who knows that he is straight and knows that he is a guy. So like, I've never had the complication of, was I a woman? Should I be a woman? Or
what if you should be though? Maybe we should ask those questions.
But even if I should be, I enjoy being a guy, so I'm good with that. Like, even if I was supposed to be a woman when I was born, like, I'm happy being a dude. Perfectly comfortable with it, so it's like, all right.
I didn't take any damage that time
for
some reason.
But like, I don't get it, cause like, and I mean, I probably will never understand it. Like, it's one of those things where I'm just not going to ever understand it. I can sympathize with it, or I could try and like, I can understand a portion of it, but I'm never going to understand the full thing. And it's just like, oh, you done?
No, I'm not. Not yet.
Such a deep conversation, and then I interrupted.
Oh
with
God,
that.
it's intense fight. All right?
But I never understood that you could be born a guy and then be like want to be a woman. It's just like, I'm like, I was born a guy. And maybe I don't think it's that. I think that's just a nature thing. Like, that's not a nurture thing. Because there's a few, like, personally, and go ahead, fight in the comments. I think being gay is a nature thing. You're just born gay. Like, that's not a nurture thing. You don't grow up turning gay. You are born gay. And then I feel like maybe with trans people it's the same. Like, you're just born feeling like you should be something else. But for me, I was born straight and I was born a guy, and I know that for a fact that I'm supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
And so it's not complicated for me, but like, I never understood that, and I would love to have a conversation with somebody about it, like, who is going through that, because then I could see. I'm that kind of person. Like, if I don't understand something, I want to have a conversation about it. I want to meet somebody. I want to have an in-depth conversation so I can understand it better. Because I would rather have an in-depth conversation and still not understand it than just be completely ignorant to the idea and say, no, that doesn't work that way. Like, if you don't look at it, you're never gonna know.
I view it as, it doesn't really affect me, so why should I care about it? Like, you'll live your life separate from me, and you should never, like, it should never affect me, and I'm fine with that.
True. Like, that's one thing that bothers me. At work, the guy who wants to get me promoted, he's gay, and I mean, that the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because of this conversation. Is like, a lot of the guys at my work, they're like, oh, Jeremy's in love with you, and I'm like, I don't think he's in love with me, and they're like,
using his name, by the way.
Jeremy what? Nobody knows. With the other people, I use their last name. With this, it's just one basic name. Nobody's gonna
no, there's
know.
gonna be people who watch this. They're gonna be like, "Is my Jeremy gay? Is he gay?
Hey,
Do I know him?"
by the way, your Jeremy is gay. All Jeremy.
All Jeremy. If you
Yeah,
have the
take
name
that, Jeremy. But anyways, he's gay, and like everyone was like, "Oh, he's in love with you. That's the reason why he wants to get you promoted. He's in love." I'm like, just because he is gay does not mean he loves every man out there. I can assure you, as a straight guy, I do not love every woman out there, and that's fine. I'm not their type. Some of them, I'm not, I might not be their type, and they might not be my type. That's just how the world goes around. Like, I don't have to be everybody's type, and not everyone has to be my type. But, like, I'm not in love with every woman out there. Any woman that walks by me, I'm like, oh, it's a female. Yes. Like, gay people aren't just like, oh, another of mine. Yes. Like, that's not how it works. Like, they're the same. They have their types, and they like those kind of people. And so, like, everybody at my work is like, oh, Jeremy's got the hots for you. And I'm like, or maybe he just believes I'm good at my job, and I make his job easier, so he probably enjoys it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's why. He's like, nah, and then he's like, and I even told one of the guys, he's like, just because he's gay doesn't mean I'm his type. And he's like, that's what I thought. I thought I wasn't his type. And then he started flirting with me and asked me for my number and stuff like that. And I'm like, then maybe you are his type. Like, did you ever think
Congrats.
of that? Like, I know I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure I'm not his type. And if I am, okay, whatever. I'm straight, so sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I have no intention of switching teams.
Batting the other way.
Yeah. I'm not about to bat lefty. I've been a righty all my life. But
You're not about to catch. You gonna keep on pitching?
yeah. Well, I mean, you can still pitch and be gay.
I don't know. I guess, yeah, I associate catching with...
Yeah, I mean, because as a man, as a straight guy, you're always going to be pitching. So, like, to be catching is definitely a gayer act. Unless you enjoy pegging. Oh!
Segue to pegging!
Segue to pegging. I always find it. See, I, personally don't want it, but I don't think pegging's gay. I don't. I think as long as it's between a man and a woman, whatever they do, it's impossible to be gay. Because it is a man and a woman. The definition of straight. Like, I'm gonna let you know now. I don't care who you are. We were created with the prostate in the butt, and that is the G spot for a man. Can you stop losing? I want to wrap this up. I want to get done with Dark Souls, so we can move on Toomba. So that way Dan will finally watch one episode.
I'm getting there. Like, usually I'm pretty cool with games. My tolerance is getting up there. You're about to hear me get angry.
But anyways, as far as I'm concerned, prostate was put in our butt, and hey, I'll let you know right now, whether you're completely against it or not. I personally I haven't experienced it, but from doctors saying it, that is a man's G spot. Just because it's hidden in there doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy it. But hey,
oh god,
that's all I'm saying. Like, someday down the road, you might see me just fucking plastered all over Tumblr. I enjoy pegging. Right now, my Tumblr's just full of BDSM, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. So are you gonna watch Superman?
Superman
versus Batman. I've heard it's terrible.
I've got to see it just on the fact that it is terrible. That's the reason why my mom and Rick went to go see it, is because it was terrible, and they were like,
Yeah.
I've got to go see it.
I heard the highlight is Wonder Woman, and that's it.
Well, I mean, Wonder Woman herself is a highlight.
Her body.
Yeah. Don't sexualize women. Free the nipple.
Oh yeah, free the nipple. I'm for that.
Honestly,
yeah.
I am for that campaign, and I don't even care if it's for the wrong reason. Yeah, I don't mind seeing a woman with her shirt off. Like, and the worst part is if we do, like, eventually, probably not my generation or the generation below us, but eventually people are just gonna be like, oh, it's a woman with her shirt off. Like, can you imagine that? Because, like, if you really think about it, like, girls enjoy dudes' bodies. Like, if a guy's ripped or whatever and his shirt's off, you're like, ooh la la. But, like, eventually you're just like, oh, it's just a bunch of guys shirtless playing at the beach.
I don't know, man. If I saw it, I'd get a hard on. I'm sorry.
But the only thing I feel bad for, and again, it's because I dated a heavy-breasted woman, if she doesn't have, like, anything supporting those things, like, and she's just jumping around and going around, like, hey, if it's a hot day or whatever and you're just gonna, like, walk around with the shirt off, whatever. But, like, if you're going for a jog, as far as I understand, I recommend a sports bra. If you're, like, if you got itty-bitty titties, which is fine, don't get me wrong, I enjoy itty-bitty titties, but if you have them, you probably don't have to wear a bra, you're good walking around. But if you're, like, plus size D or plus size D, like, probably gonna want to wear a bra because that's, from what I hear, is quite painful going jogging or going downstairs or walking or standing because it's your back at that point. Like, it ruined me. Like big-breasted women ruin big breast for me because I'm just like, I don't see them as like, oh yeah, I see them as, God, your back. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
See, that's the reason why I'm partially to the itty bitty titty committee, because, like, she's got small boobs, she's not gonna have back problems, so I don't have to listen to that complaining. Oh.
I guess, yeah.
Even though I'll complain about my back, fucking.
What about your pussy and your crack?
Well, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Dude, that song, honestly, that song was not as great. Even after Miley Cyrus did it, it was not that great until fucking somebody Cheese. I can't remember it. It was James Cheese or Charlie Cheese or something like that. Till I heard him do the jazz version. the emotion just drained from your face, and you're just like,
that one was just a complete shit one.
Fuck my ass. But ever since he did a jazz version of that, I was just like, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
Well, it was the one video, it was a heavier set woman, and she was in the car before work or whatever, and she did it, and I think that's the first time I heard it. And so that was how I was introduced to it. But then you showed me that, and that one was pretty, yeah. Good times.
Killing of the first flame.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's one thing I'm terrified of. I'll admit it straightforward. I'm a smart guy, for the most part. People can argue that. Go ahead. I don't read fast. I'll admit that. I read at a decent. I'm not a third grade level reader. Like, I can read a book in a day. Like, it's not that hard. But I am not a fast reader. Like, I can't just zoom through reading. And I can read in my head perfectly fine. When I do it outwards, I fuck up words. I stumble, and I'm just not that great at it. I'll admit it. So, anytime we're playing a game where we're gonna have to do a lot of reading, I'm worried about it, cause I'm not gonna be able to read it well. Like, I gotta start reading more books so that way I can get better at reading.
The key to reading books is you just skim read, and if you see a parenthesis, air quotes or whatever, you read those. Like, and if you miss something big, you go like backwards, and you're like, all right, I missed something, I gotta find it now.
But that's the thing is, any book I've ever read, I have not read it word for word the entire way through. No. For some chapters or something like that, when it starts getting intense, I'll start reading it word for word. But once it starts dimming down, I'm like, okay, they're at the house. Okay, they went to grab that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess he has a deck of cards now. I don't know how I got it, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, zombie broke in. Okay. Action has started, reading the sequence. Yeah. Like in a movie. Like, when the action starts, you're like, ugh. And then when the action dies down, you're like, does anybody remember those parts? Nope, they're filler.
Alright, this is gonna be a perfect one. Perfect one.
Perfect one, no damage?
Oh, no, I'm gonna take damage right here. But I parried that. Parry king! Put me with PV Peverson. Parry the world.
Alright, so if you could do any job in the world, this isn't dream job. Well, I guess it would be dream job, but like, to the extreme. Like, what extreme job would you like to do?
I mean, I always like being out in nature. I'd stick with the park ranger one.
But no, like, park ranger is just like, you're out there, you like office space or whatever. Personally, if I could have a dream job, it'd be a mercenary. That would be cool.
Oh god. Oof.
Like, under the covers, like, nobody knows my identity, all this, like, straight up assassin merc.
Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool before he got his powers. Because then it would be unfair. But
guess, yeah.
But yeah, Deadpool before he got his powers. Like, I could just go around, blah, and, like, and know how to handle that situation to where I would not get caught and I could continue. And by the way, you can call me a psychopath. It is every human being's nature to want to murder another human being. It's only society that stops us. Anarchy! Let's bring down the system so we can kill each other. No? Okay, whatever. But anyways, like, everyone's like, oh, I wish a zombie apocalypse... Like, for the longest time, everyone was like, oh, I hope a zombie apocalypse happens. Like, no, you wish you could go off on a killing spree scot-free with free morals. Like, that's what you want. Like, you don't care if they're zombies or children. You'd go for it. Like, don't try and peg it up to, oh, zombie apocalypse. No, you just want to go on a killing spree and not have any repercussions for it. That's what you want.
See, I feel, okay, the whole conversation where your family got turned or something, would you kill them?
Yeah.
And like,
I would fucking onslaught those people. Are you kidding me? I love my family, don't get me wrong. But to be completely honest, and sorry, Mom, I'm sure you're going to watch this episode because you watch all of them because you're my best.
Number one fan.
I don't think I want to roll around with my family during the zombie apocalypse. Like, I'd like to keep in communication with them, like letters and shit, but I don't know how that would work.
I only visit you on the weekends.
I now understand that, but like, I honestly don't think that I would want, unless it was like a big fortress place, like where I knew that if I left them there, they were safe, like a big sanctuary. That I'm okay with leaving my parents there, but personally, I wouldn't want to stay in a sanctuary. Like I want a sanctuary home base, but I'd like to wander around. I wouldn't want to stay in one place. Stab in the gut. That's when Edgar takes his head and just fucking rubs it on her crotch, and she's like,
See one, where's that? You ain't shit. You killed me like 5 times, but you ain't shit. Oh, now what one? Do I die?
Do you die?
No.
Do you collect your souls?
Do I? There's
I mean,
0 of them. There's 0 of them.
And you can get his shit. Yeah, there you go.
Fuck that. You know why?
Why?
Edgar's going to Dark Souls 2, then she's going to fucking Dark Souls 3. She's
So
probably
she's
skipping
leaving?
2 though. Because the other way, she dies. She gets burnt.
Well, yeah, but she's going to Dark Souls 2, so she can't die.
Yeah, so she can't. She's gonna continue the Age of Dark.
Oh, dear
Confirmed.
God.
Dude, there's more of them, yeah. Yeah.
What is he?
Those are they're like snake weird looking fucking people.
Are they
We just call them the
snakes or are
snake
they-
people.
Oh, I thought you guys called them the Derpy Dragons.
I usually just call them snakes.
Oh, I've heard Derpy Dragon.
I mean, either way, they're pretty fugly. So,
But why are they praising you?
because
Do
there's
they
this.
want the Age of Darkness to start?
Yeah, there's the one snake called Koth or whatever, and he wanted to start the Age of Darkness, and then there was another one who wanted to keep the Age of Flame, but we didn't really choose a side, so I got to choose. Well, you could still choose if you picked one, but it's whatever.
But you're supposed to go with the snake that you picked.
I mean, you can, but it's all up to what you want to do.
Oh, beautiful. And let the credits roll.
There you go, Miyazaki. You got your screen on screen.
Edgar's dad.
Edgar's dad.
Right there.
You know, he coincidentally made the game as well. Is there any like weird? I want to look for like any weird names because that's like usually
All of
what
them.
I like.
Because they're Japanese.
Yeah. Well, no. There's like usually some of them. There's just like completely different ones. Like, I'll call it out when I see it, but usually these are pretty decent. I mean, like Japanese names. It's a huge weight off my shoulders now.
And a huge weight on mine. Because now I have to get past the tourist demon.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna sit back and laugh.
The truth is that I'm fucking badass at this game. I've had it on my PC forever, and I've practiced, and you guys haven't even noticed. And I just fucking walk through this level like it's ain't shit.
Oh god. I hope not. I want to see you die a lot.
But either way, number one job I would love to have, without rules, like just in an anarchy world. Number one job I would like to have is a merc.
I'm just gonna live out in the woods peacefully, killing whatever I want and surviving.
So you're gonna be like a hermit?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can understand that.
Fuck people.
See, I'd also like to be. I'd like to have like a home base or whatever, because
Ranado.
But I'd love to have a home base because like in anarchy world, like I can build whatever I want through scrap. Like out here, it's like, oh, you can't take that. You gotta buy it, and then you gotta. And like I invested $20 in this object, so like I don't want to fuck it up. Or like if I'm just scavenging trash, like fuck it. I don't care if this gets broken. I'll find another piece.
And he gathers good.
Daniel Radcliffe.
We get taken. This all shit gets taken out because we're making fun of people's names.
I think there was 3 Daniels. There were 3 Daniels in a row.
We'll have to rewind it or something. I'm saying though, like we're making fun of these names. Like we get a copyright or something, and then we just get taken down.
You can't copyright us for fucking
I don't know.
I honestly don't know enough about the copyright rules. I'm pretty sure I understand it, but like when it comes to video games, they're pretty lenient.
Well, I mean, as long as you have 3 strikes, so if we fuck up once,
if I get 1 strike on this channel, I'm going to contact YouTube and I'm gonna be like,
yeah,
talk to me, send somebody over the phone any way we can. I want to understand incomplete. Send me packets of paperwork that I can send me homework so I now understand how this works, so that way I don't have to get another one. Because like I don't think the strikes go away. I think they're permanent strikes.
I have no clue. I've seen a couple YouTube channels that I've watched. They've gotten the copyright bans and stuff, and they got taken down. You're great. They're gonna hate you. I'm gonna hate that going back and forth.
Look at it. Oh,
that's terrible.
I'm so sorry, guys. But that was really funny to me.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, you are.
I am not. Or how should I take back my sorry for spraying your mouth with your fucking cologne now.
You never said sorry in the first place.
I take it back.
Damon. I always like the name Damon because it's like really close to demon.
Just because it's close to demon.
Like you're like, oh.
I actually really like the name Blake. As a kid, I don't like it anymore. But I used to always want to be named Blake.
Brandon Williams. I always wanted to be named James. I know it sounds like a rich preppy kid name, but like James sounds like the frat guy, but like the good one that like he's like, hey dude, welcome to our frat. Like if you have any questions, I'll help you out. Like no problem. Like the good guy.
My view is skewed on it because I have 2 grandpas named James. I mean, we call them Jim or whatever, but they're James, and so I know how they act.
Oh, and you don't like them, and you're like, oh, fuck
no, they're awesome. All right, fuck you.
But no, personally, I always wanted the name James. I guess I thought it'd be cool.
I think there was another name. I think it was Austin and Blake. Those were the 2 names I wanted.
Why does nobody ever want their own name? Also, I want to date a chick that her initials are SM.
Fuck you.
I thought it would be funny because Brandon DeMolin.
Yeah, I know.
Sarah Matlip.
All right.
BDSM.
Well, we're gonna end the episode here.
Are you back in jail? Oh yeah, New Game Plus.
Yeah, it's New Game Plus. I don't have why can't I do this? There we go. All right. Well, it was a great run. We're gonna see some fun with Brandon next.
I guess should I play on New Game Plus with Edgar?
I mean, it'd be easier for you
to play New Game Plus.
Yeah, you have I guess the Uchi Katana doesn't have that much damage, but it's up to you.
I'll make my.
All right,
because Edgar doesn't do New Game Plus. She goes on to Dark Souls.
She progresses.
Yeah, she's done with this one.
All right. Well, we'll see you again in the next episode.
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye. Whores.
Faggot.
Can't use it.
Hurt your feelings.